And that, well, okay, if I'm a tanner in China or any place in the world, and I'm buying wet blue from Tyson, I want to buy it from the other two or three people who produce it, four or five people who produce it in North America now. I've got to be careful. I can't just put it all into one lot. I've got to handle each particular container
You
separately.
should go you
Yeah,
should go through an approval process. You have to qualify the raw material. It's much more extensive than qualifying raw hides. So you'd have to make sure you do a trial, you ramp up based on whatever volumes that you stipulate, but you can't interchange as easily as you can wet salted hides.
Well, can you, in your experience, okay, well, you just were at Twin City Hide, can you tailor your wet blue formula to the tanner's wishes? I
Yes,
think
you
Tyson
should.
started doing that way back, right? Correct? Did JBS ever do that or Montfort? Can you do that?
Yes, you can. It depends. You can tailor it to shoe. You can tailor it to furniture or automotive. The recipes are specific to the ultimate end product.
So
Leather's
Tanner
made in the
A,
beam house, right?
so Tanner A wants this particular characteristic or formula. The producers, the big producers in America can give it to him?
Mike would be a better person at answering that question because obviously it depends on the volumes.
Yes.
And the smaller companies can do more customization because their business is geared around more smaller runs as opposed to the larger companies that need volume.
Okay. And thank you. In the same vein, Andy, you have something to add?
well, no, I was just going to back up what David was saying, that from the shoe maker or the brand, whatever the finished leather user, it's all about being involved and knowing what's happening, and nobody worries too much about changing as long as they've been involved, and as David pointed out, they've done proper tests and whatever. I think what happens a lot of the time is these changes go on and nobody really owns up to it, or comes out and say, well, this is what's happening, we're actually getting the wet blue from a different source. It just turns out, there's something changed in the formula, blah blah blah. But if the tanner, and the shoemaker or upholstery or whatever were working closer together, this would help tremendously.